All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO'S TV, how's everybody doing? This is an interesting story. I like this one a lot. So, Michael Jordan and Kawhi Leonard, well, the Jordan brand and Kawhi Leonard, they're going to part ways at the end of this last contract that they have together. It's about to be up in a few months, right? It's about to be up. The last offer that Kawhi Leonard got from Jordan was 4 years, $22 million. Kawhi said no. He thought he could get more money. Right now, Kawhi Leonard's making $500,000 a year on his Jordan deal. I mean, he obviously was worth more than that, but he turned down a 4-year, $22 million deal that would have got him about 7.1, something like that, 7.25 a year, right, for Jordan to maintain his status with Jordan. Kawhi's not going to get that. Now, this is interesting. Kawhi Leonard was not going to get a signature shoe from the Jordan brand. They had already made that clear to Kawhi. Only Melo, Chris Paul, D-Wade, and Russell Westbrook have signature shoes with Jordan. Now, to be fair, Melo, Chris Paul, D-Wade, they all got their shoes in the prime of their career, right? They all got those shoes at their apex, right? Melo had a signature shoe for a long time. I was like in 3rd grade when Melo had a signature shoe with Jordan, 3rd or 4th grade, right? Russell Westbrook is one of Jordan's favorite players of all time. He says that all the time. His favorite player in the NBA, him and Kobe, their favorite player is Russell Westbrook. I get that. I see that. And Russell Westbrook has a little Michael Jordan mentally in him, right? I get that. Now, Kawhi Leonard is interesting. If you're Michael Jordan, right, and you want people out, this is his brand, the Jordan brand. You want people who in some kind of way, they represent you. Michael Jordan has been retired for upwards of 10 years now. So he wants people who represent him, make his brand look good. And I just thought about it, man. I probably wouldn't give Kawhi Leonard more than whatever that Jordan and Nike team came up with in that green room, and they said, we won't go over this number no matter what Kawhi and his team want or try to negotiate. I kind of got to respect the Jordan team, man. I don't know if I could give Kawhi Leonard. He's coming off an injury, right? And he probably will be healthy. He should be healthy or close to what he was. Man, hopefully he's better. I don't know if I could give Kawhi Leonard a new deal and overpay for him, right? I don't know if he's the guy I'd overpay for. He's in Toronto now. The likelihood of him winning another championship is slim and none. He's away from Pop, the coach that made him the player that he was. He had low expectations coming out of college. He exceeded those expectations coming out of what, San Diego State. But to think that he's going to get substantially better, I don't know, man. The way he doesn't talk just rubs me the wrong way as a fan of basketball, man. And I don't know if I could do it. If I'm Michael Jordan and my thing was, when Michael Jordan was in the mode of basketball, like, he was willing to play no matter how many minutes it took to win a game. Like, he wanted to play the game at an elite level. And with the season that Kawhi had and just that non-talkative persona, I don't think it's a good fit over there with Jordan. Their guys do commercials, right? All their guys are active, even if it's not commercials with just Jordan. Chris Paul has State Farm. Dwayne Wade has had a plethora of commercials over the years. Gatorade, all that stuff. He's a plethora of commercials. Melo's been very active in commercials with Nike on down to Jordan, right? And again, these guys are vocal guys. Russell Westbrook's been doing more commercials. He had the "Now I Do What I Want" commercial last year. All these guys are popular. Kids want to be like them. Kawhi, top 5 player in the league, but just quiet. Doesn't represent the Jordan brand. Jordan was a gambler. We know that. He was he spent a lot of money. Jordan went to clubs. Jordan did all these things. Kawhi, not so much. You ain't seeing Kawhi at a club. Reportedly, he drives a 1994 Chevy Tahoe. That's ridiculous. All right, that's freaking ridiculous. I don't think Kawhi is a great representation of the Jordan brand. A lot of the aspects what the Jordan brand represented, outside of on the court, he plays hard. That's it. But in regards to talking, verbal spatting with guys, I remember one time I heard an interview with LeBron, right? And this was after they had played like 2 years in the finals back to back. Remember, the Heat won one, then the Spurs turned around and beat the Heat in LeBron's last year in Miami. He said he had heard Kawhi Leonard say a total of 2 sentences in 14 games in the finals. They were guarding each other most of both those series. He just doesn't talk. If LeBron was being guarded by Michael Jordan, or Jordan was guarding, or LeBron had to guard Jordan, or LeBron, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. If these two were going at it on the court, I'm sure LeBron would know everything that Michael Jordan ate. He'd be in his face so much. He'd smell all of Michael Jordan's breath. All right, that's all I'm trying to say. Jordan would definitely be in LeBron's face talking. And I don't think Kawhi represents that aspect of the Jordan brand. And he will be a shoe free agent. A lot of big names are going to be on that market with shoes, man. Joel Embiid will be a free agent. Andrew Wiggins will be a free agent. Gordon Hayward will be a free agent. And DeMarcus Cousins will be a free agent. Big names, all starting around October. They'll be free to sign with sneaker companies. And sneaker companies are going to want these guys because they're assets somewhere. Just got to find the right mesh. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO'S.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.